In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 places to visit in France. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. There's a reason why France is the most visited country on the planet. Indeed, wherever you travel within one hexagon, there are countless scenes that will take your breath away. Plunging canyons to towering sand dunes and majestic villages, there is more than enough to satisfy curious travelers. Number 10. Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower was famously built as a temporary structure, its massive arches the entrance to the 1889 World's Fair. Now a symbol that Paris is famous for, it's hard to imagine how unpopular this industrial piece of engineering was at the time. The first structure to reach 1,000 feet, the Parisian landmark was the world's tallest for nearly 40 years until briefly overtaken by the Chrysler Building. Its importance as a radio tower ensured its survival after its initial 20-year building license ran out. Number 9. Provence. Land of lavender. Every summer, the seemingly endless ocean of lavender fields makes Provence one of the most beautiful, not to mention fragrant, places to visit in France. The heavenly scented crop can be found almost everywhere in the region during this time. That said, some of the most scenic spots to enjoy it include the Valensole Plateau, the Salt Plateau, and the Luberon Valley. For the ultimate postcard shot, though, nothing beats the flower fields surrounding the Notre Dame de Semanque Abbey. Along with the local honeybees, these beautiful lavender fields are lovingly tended by the monks that live in the abbey. In fact, visitors can even stay with them and enjoy a serene spiritual retreat. Number 8. Gorges du Verdon, the Grand Canyon of France. If a trip to the Grand Canyon in Arizona feels like too much of a stretch, then you could always settle for its French counterpart. Nestled in the Provence-Alpes Côte d'Azur region of southeastern France, the 700-meter-deep Gorges du Verdon is a truly breathtaking sight to behold. Carved by the Verdon River, the plunging limestone canyon is the largest in Europe. It is also a hotspot for adrenaline-fueled activities and water sports. Cruising along the 25 kilometers long stretch of mesmerizing turquoise waters that flow into the artificial Lac de Sainte-Croix is a truly unforgettable experience. More adventurous travelers, however, might prefer to brave whitewater rafting along the rapids. Number 7. Mont Saint-Michel, the real Rapunzel's Tower. France is home to many beautiful villages. However, few are as enchanting and otherworldly as Mont Saint-Michel with its majestic abbey. Perched high on the rocky island of Mont Saint-Michel, some 600 meters off the coast of Normandy, the striking medieval monastery looks like something lifted straight from the pages of a children's fairy tale. This is made all the more magic by the narrow, winding streets and pretty timbered framed houses that lead up to it. The majestic island village once served as a great Christian pilgrim site back in the 8th century. Today, however, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site that attracts more than 3 million tourists a year. Number 6. Dune du Pilat, Europe's tallest sand dune. Nature lovers will no doubt enjoy lapping up the breathtaking 360-degree views from the top of the Dune du Pilat, the tallest sand dune in Europe. Located in La Teste de Buc in the Arcachon Bay area, the magnificent natural wonder is one of the most iconic places to visit in France. Indeed, every year, more than 1 million people come to climb the 154 wooden steps to the top and walk along the 2.7 kilometers long ridge. And with the sparkling Atlantic Ocean on one side and deep green pine forests on the other, the effort is certainly worth it. Indeed, the towering dune offers some of the most beautiful natural views in Europe. Dune du Pilat is also a hotspot for paragliders and other outdoor sports enthusiasts. The 5 nearby campsites, meanwhile, make it popular among campers. If you fancy cooling down after your victorious ascent, Corniche Beach provides a refreshing spot to enjoy a dip. This lies at the foot of the dune and is easily accessible through the main entrance. Number 5. Saint-Tropez, land of luxury. If you're seeking the decadent life, or at least looking to dabble your toes in it, then a visit to Saint-Tropez is definitely in order. This beautiful sun-drenched coastal resort on the French Riviera is, after all, renowned for its designer boutiques and immaculate sandy beaches, not to mention yacht-hopping celebrities. Originally a sleepy fishing village on the Côte d'Azur, the small town became a land of luxury in the late 19th century, thanks to Impressionist painter Paul Signac and other great artists like Henri Matisse and Albert Marquet. Number 4. Rocamadour, the sacred hilltop pilgrimage. There's a reason why the enchanting hilltop village of Rocamadour is the second most visited attraction in France, after Mont Saint-Michel. Perched high on the side of a limestone cliff overlooking the Allure Canyon in the Dordogne region, the sacred village is nothing less than majestic. The medieval town was once an important pilgrimage site and famous for its sanctuaries. It is also home to a 15th-century statue of the Black Madonna, which stands within the Chapelle Notre-Dame de Rocamadour. Visitors can explore the chapel, along with 7 other religious buildings, after climbing the 216 steps, Les Grands Escaliers, to the square at the top. Amazingly, these were once climbed by pilgrims on their knees. From the top of the village, the views of Rocamadour, the Allure Canyon, and the wild and unspoiled landscape down below are second to none. Needless to say, they are well worth breaking a sweat for. If you have time, you can also hop on a boat ride in the nearby Gouffre de Padirac. Gigantic rock formations, underground pools, and huge stalactites and stalagmites bring this extraordinary underground network of caves to life. Number 3. The Loire Valley, the Garden of France. Often referred to as the Garden of France, the Loire Valley was once the stomping ground of French royalty and nobility. Today, however, it is one of the most iconic places to visit in France and open to all. This is owing to its 300 elaborate chateaux, some of which date back as far as the 9th century. Unsurprisingly, many of these have been listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and while all of them are beautifully maintained and come with their own story, some are more revered than others. With its stunning French architecture and surrounding deer-filled park, Château of Chambord, for instance, is considered to be one of the most beautiful in the valley. The Château de Chenonceau, meanwhile, is revered for its unique mix of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, which hovers over the Cher River. And the fairy-tale-like Château de Sully-sur-Loire, which has played host to several famous historical figures including Joan of Arc and Louis XIV, offers a more medieval beauty. Number 2. Auvergne, the land that time forgot. Nestled in the heart of central France, the Auvergne Volcanoes Regional Nature Park is the largest volcanic ensemble in Europe and a relic of the prehistoric age. Covering 395,000 hectares of land, the park is home to 4 volcanic massifs. Reaching an altitude of 1,465 meters, the Puy de Dôme is the highest volcano in the region. Visitors from all over the world come to admire these sleeping giants which have laid dormant for thousands of years. The peaks are also popular for hiking, cycling, and hot air ballooning. The ancient volcanoes are also home to natural hot springs and mineral waters, making them a popular thermal spa destination. Number 1. Corsica, the island of beauty. Step onto the beautiful Mediterranean island of Corsica, and you might soon forget which country you are in. After all, its unique location between France and Italy means that it embraces the best of both cultures. The famous birthplace of Napoleon certainly lives up to its nickname, the Island of Beauty, too. Stylish coastal towns, rocky granite peaks, and pristine forests give it a beautiful yet wild appeal. With 1,000 kilometers of heavenly turquoise coastline to explore, it is also a hotspot for snorkeling and scuba diving. Those who prefer to simply sunbathe, however, can do so on one of the island's many pristine beaches. So this is our today's video. If you like our video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or hit the bell icon. We will meet again with another interesting topic. Till then, stay safe and stay happy.